You ever seen an NBA game where the crowd is basically a church group? Because this one has an attendance number that doesn't even look real. Attendance 3,938. Not 13,000. Not 9,000. 3,938. That's not an NBA crowd. That's a large family reunion that accidentally found seats. And it made me ask a question that I love asking with these early Mavericks games. What does professional basketball look like when nobody shows up to confirm it? Welcome back to the MAVS 100. I'm documenting one game per player until I reach 100. Episode 6, Kurt Nimphius, Maverick number 35. March 13th, 1982. Mavericks at the San Diego Clippers. Dallas wins 126-118. Today's idea? The room can be empty, but the job still isn't. So first, just feel this setting. It's 1982. It's the Clippers. It's San Diego. And the arena is so empty that the number itself becomes a character in the story. 3,938 is like a ghost stat. It's like the building is half turned off, like somebody hit low power mode on the NBA. I love that because it changes what the game means. When the building is packed, energy carries you. But when the building's empty, you have to manufacture energy. And you find out real quick who can do that. And this is why I like using a guy like Nimphius as the lens. Because he's not a headline scorer. He's not a star billing. He's the do-your-job-anyway guy. Let's anchor the basics. Dallas wins 126-118. And the line score shows Dallas winning 3 of the 4 quarters. So the Clippers get their best punch in the third, and Dallas just steadies the ship and closes. That's the vibe of the whole game. Not a miracle, and not a collapse. Not a cinematic comeback. Just Dallas doing enough over and over until the math breaks the other team. Now here's a weird thing I want to stop on. Because it's too perfect. Look at the top scorers. Jay Vincent, 33 points on 15 of 21 shooting. Michael Brooks, 32 points on 15 for 21 shooting. That's the same exact shooting line. It's like the game duplicated itself and just changed jerseys. And here's the punchline. 2 guys go 15 for 21, and the arena still only has 3,938 people in it. That's a game that you'd think people would want to see, but the building says, nope. So now it's not just who scored. It's who stayed locked in when the world isn't watching. Kurt Nimphius is our guy today, Maverick number 35. And in this specific game, he's wearing number 40. And that matters, because sometimes the episode number thing can feel like a label, and I never want it to feel like we're stamping a guy. So, Mavs jersey number 40, episode lens is Nimphius. And now, here's where the episode actually lives. Because Nimphius doesn't jump off the page as a scorer. He plays 23 minutes, and he scores 5 points. And if you're a normal person skimming a box score, you keep moving. But the reason he's the lens is this. In those 23 minutes, he grabs 10 rebounds, and he gets 5 steals. 5 steals. A big man with 5 steals isn't just active. That's a big man playing like a net. That's a big man making the floor feel smaller. And I love steals as a stat, because steals aren't accidental. You can get a rebound because the ball bounces to you. You can score because the shot diet comes to you. But steals? Steals mean you took something. Steals mean you're reading the room. So in a game with 3,938 people, Nimphius is out there doing the loudest thing possible, without scoring. He's interrupting possessions. And it's not just steals. He adds a block shot. He has 1 turnover, and he's only got 5 points, but he's acting like a guy with 15, because he's involved in everything. This is a football thing, honestly. This is a big man playing like a roaming safety. He's not just defending, he's hunting. That's the job. Now zoom out. Why does Dallas win? Because Dallas shoots the lights out. Dallas has an effective field goal percentage 68 points above San Diego's. And that's the game in one sentence. 619-551. Dallas isn't perfect. Dallas turns it over a little more, 14.2% to 12.8%. So it's not like they're playing some pristine perfect control game. But when you're that hot shooting the ball, you can survive a few sloppy moments because every possession is more valuable. And Dallas also gets to the line at a better rate. So even when things get messy, they keep scoring. And that's how you win in an empty building. You don't wait for emotion to carry you. You just keep stacking points like receipts. And I want to look at this team totals row because it's hilarious. Dallas 31 assists, San Diego 30 assists. Dallas 16 blocks, San Diego 15 blocks. Even the shape of the game is similar. But Dallas has the one thing that breaks symmetry. They shot better, and they got enough disruption plays to keep San Diego from catching fire at the right moment. And that's why Nimphius fits. He's literally a disruption unit. You can't always measure energy, but you can measure interruptions. Now for the quick hitters, because this game has a bunch of useful little lines. Jay Vincent is obviously the headline. 33 points on 15 for 21. That's a star line. Alan Bristow has 9 assists. And 9 assists tells me he wasn't just playing, he was driving. He's the steering wheel. Jim Spinarkle puts up 17 off the bench with 6 assists. Now that's the kind of bench line that keeps a game from wobbling. Mark Aguirre adds 17 in 24 minutes. We have scoring in the second unit too. And I love the weird little lines in this box score. Brad Davis has 4 blocks in 25 minutes. Nimphius has 5 steals in 23 minutes. Dallas has 16 blocks as a team. This isn't finesse. This is disruption. This is a team learning how to make the floor uncomfortable. Not flashy, just functional. Now let's zoom out and place this game on the calendar. In your screenshot, Dallas is 22 and 41 at tip. They finished the season 28 and 54. So after this night, Dallas goes 6 and 13 the rest of the way. That's not a parade, but it tells you exactly what this is. Year 2 foundation. A team learning how to survive a full season and keep showing up. And the Clippers? The Clippers are 16 and 48 at tip. They finish 17 and 65, so they win one more game and lose 16 after this night. That's brutal. That's the kind of finish where the season stops being a season and starts feeling like a hallway you're just trying to get through. So when you watch this game through Nimphius, it isn't a random March win. It's a snapshot of 2 franchises in very different kinds of struggle. Dallas is trying to become real. San Diego is trying to survive. And the weird part is, the arena looks like it already knows who's who. So here's what this episode is really about. When the arena is full, effort gets rewarded immediately. Noise means something. Momentum becomes a real thing you can touch. But in a building with 3,938 people, you can't rely on atmosphere. You have to bring your own seriousness. And Nimphius is the best lens for that, because his line is basically a checklist of seriousness. 10 rebounds, 5 steals, 1 block. That's a guy who says, I don't need to be the star, I just need to affect possessions. And that's the whole early Mavs identity in one player. The room can be empty, but the job still isn't. That's Mavs 100, Episode 6, Kurt Nimphius. Next time, Mavs 7, Alan Bristow, Maverick number 100. And the teaser is sitting right here. 9 assists in this game. Nimphius is the guy who breaks possessions, and Bristow's the guy who connects them. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.